Hey, it's Frank here with Frank's DIY and Homeowner Help, and today we are going to review this, the Mr. Heater Little Buddy propane heater. No. Thank you. Now, the reason why I want to review this is because it's rare that you come across a product that actually outdoes its billing. This thing is amazing. I love it. This one is used. I've had this for about 3 years, so it's certainly not an unboxing video. But this is a 3800 BTU version that is designed for you to screw directly onto one of those 1 pound propane cylinders, right? And it comes with the unit, it comes with the heater, it comes with a round base like this. It does not come with the propane bottle, but you just grab a propane bottle, you throw it in there, this sits in there, and you get how it works. And this thing pumps out 3800 BTUs. It's got a couple of safety features. We're going to test one because it's hard to test the other one. Two safety features are an anti-tip sensor. So if you have this thing on and you incline it even a little bit, way before it falls over, it turns itself off. So let's show you how it's going to work. The other thing is that it also senses insufficient oxygen, and it shuts itself off in that case as well. So all you do is you take your propane bottle. This one's almost empty, so hopefully it's enough for this demo. But you just stick it in the bottle, and screw it in. You might hear a fizz when it's actually in. Stick it on, and that's it. That's your assembly right there. That's all you have to do straight out of the box. Now, turning these things on, I see people do this incorrectly a lot. Not as much with the little buddy, but basically, right now you got to figure you just attach the propane bottle. There is no propane between the bottle and the actual lighter, which is down in there, the igniter, the pilot flame. So you've got to get propane there. And the way you do it is you hit the igniter button. Now, when you hit the igniter button, a valve bypasses the normal system whereby it allows propane to get up to the pilot light or the igniter light without there actually being a flame there, right? Normally, if there's no flame there, a valve cuts off the propane so that it doesn't just feed propane gas and kill you, that type of thing. And usually what people do is they start slamming this button, boom, 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 and are wondering why it's not igniting, you know, until 10 or 13 tries. It's just because every time you push this in, the valve opens and allows propane to flow up there. And if you just, the first time, if you just push it in, it's not going to ignite, but you just hold it for a few seconds. That'll allow the propane to get to the burner, and then almost every time, guaranteed, your second push will work. And that goes for all of these types of propane lighters and heaters. All right, so let's try the first one. I'm going to show you where the spark actually happens to see what I mean. Okay, so it happens right there at the bottom. Let's see if you can see it. Okay, do you see the spark? So I'm just holding the button open now, right, and just pressing it. Hold it for a few seconds just to allow propane to get to where it's got to go. And then we just try it one more time. There you go. There's the light. See that? Now you have to hold the button down for at least 30 seconds. And the reason why you have to hold it down now is because there's a sensor in there, as I said before, that has to heat up, right? I guess it's a thermostatic, I don't know, thermocouple, that type of a sensor. So that flame has to heat that sensor enough to give it the signal that yes, there is a pilot flame working now, so now you can send the regular flow of propane and the thing will work. If you don't allow enough time for that thing to heat up, then you're going to let go of the button and it's just going to die. All right, so I'm going to let go of the button now. See if I can give you like a full view here. And see, it lights up. So that's it. That's how easy this thing is. Now, this thing will easily heat up. It says that it'll heat up 10 by 10, so 100 square feet, and that is correct. It'll even do a little bigger depending on what your situation is, how cold it is outside, how much thermal protection you have and that type of thing. But something like tents or small rooms, this thing heats up amazingly. Now, it's not for use indoors. No propane heaters really are, none of these types of heaters. These are like camp heaters. But this thing works just fantastically. And you can see it's starting to already get red hot. And I mean, it does get hot. You see up there, up here, there's this caution, hot. See that? That is correct. Like, I can already feel the heat out here like a foot away. And I can't tell you how many times I've been somewhere where someone's gone to grab the front like this, and instantly melted their gloves or instantly regretted doing it. So this is a great product. That's how easy it is to operate it. And the thing is that I've had this for 3 years. I've beat this thing up. I left this thing out in the weather for like 3 months one time. This has been rattled around in the back of my truck. It's been taken in and out seasonally every year for 3 years, and it still always fires up on the first or second shot, as I showed you. So let's show you the safety feature then. So I'm going to show you what happens if you start to tilt it over. So what you're concerned about is if you got this on the ground and you got some, things that could ignite down here, like grass or whatever, and if you knock this over, it is easily capable of burning something, or that flame could hit the ground. So watch what happens when you start to tip it over. There you go, shut itself off. See that? So that didn't even get, I don't know, 10-15 degrees off of vertical, and it shut itself off. So what technology does that? I have no clue. Obviously there's some kind of a valve or some kind of a switch on a plumb that senses if it's going off vertical, and it switches it off. Same deal happens if it doesn't get enough oxygen. I haven't tested that because I don't want to be deprived of oxygen. God knows. My wife says that sometimes it seems that that's the case with me. But anyway, it's amazing. Safety features are great. It's not overly expensive either. So these ones range in price from, I see them as cheap as about 75 bucks Canadian. I've seen them generally retail around 99. So between 75 and 100 bucks plus tax, you're into the heater, and it works great. It is worth every penny. If you're in the outdoors, or you want to heat up your shop, or you want to heat up a tent, or you want anything that has really good ventilation, you can use this for. Just read all the cautions, read all the safety bulletins, and see if it's right for you. But no, here's the big shout out. This is a fantastic product. These guys make a superior product. I have beat this thing up, and it never fails to work. 3 years and running. So hopefully you've learned something from this. I'll put some links down below as to places you can buy it, I guess. Maybe you can do some price comparing or price shopping. And if you need it, this is a great product. Enjoy.